So, loved one, loved one, how's it going? This is a new end of my day. And I just really tired again. I was too much time on my things, too much time on my project, too much time. I just did all the ordinary things. And today was pretty, regular. I just woke up, did all the things, you know, just live my life, and and yeah, that's it. I don't know if I just can talk right now 15 minutes about, I don't know, but I just will try to talk normal. um my life pretty hard. I don't really have something to say. It's just really pain. um and I feel this thing every day. And I just have a memories, uh you know about all of the time that I spend alone, in order to success about the thing that I wanted. And until right now, I just almost didn't success in nothing. uh and it's almost 3 years, and it's too much time. So of course, I just wasn't locked in the beginning. And before a year, I just was busy about really something else. And you know every time it's the same. It's actually a different part of the story, a different part of my way. um but then eventually it's off my way. Okay, it's all of my individual way that I you know choose. and I just live this individual way. I just live this game in order to success in this game. And yeah, before a year, I just was uh achieve money. um and that was a different part of the game. And right now, on this year, it's really hard year. I just work alone off my time about a project that don't really bring me something right now. And this is my real dream that I look about, and I will look about no matter what. And I just feel that that's the thing that I choose for my life. And before the time that I just was achieve money, I just was on the computer, and I was learn alone a lot, and I was developed, but I just didn't really lock in. As I right now, I didn't really have project. And that's the difference. uh, but I just can say that the thing that I learned before, 2 year and a half 2 year and a half, pretty help me right now also, because it's a thing on the computer, and right now I just using all of the things. um so just everything just you know complete each other. Yeah. But and eventually it's just me and me again. And it's almost impossible. And you just can't be normal. You can't be normal. I'm not normal. I'm not normal. you know after all of this time that you work alone, after all of this time that you try so much time, after all of this time that you leave this game, and you don't even see a really even tiny sign of something, you can't be normal. You can't be normal. You can't leave this. You can't leave this game. Continue to leave this game and be normal. You can't. And I feel this thing about every day. I feel this pressure, this nervous on my hand. I feel, you know, I feel this unknown and unsafety feelings. I just feel this thing. I feel this thing, and it's really hard for me. Because you just should be with some feedback. You should be with some feedback. That's something that we must. We just go to the fucking job. We do money. We just we do all the time things, and we just achieve things, and maybe sometimes we just build something, but when you build some things for even almost 3 years, and you don't really get for real something off your way, and you just do and do and do, it's almost impossible to be normal on this way. You just work as I work, and just look at this. Okay, I have a project that I can't leave. Okay, and I just work about almost a year, and before that I was just absolutely on a really strongly and hardly work about other things, and before that I was about another, um and right now I just live on a place that I have nobody, and I do something that don't really make for me something, but I do this thing, and I work pretty more hardly than ever. And I know that I just do a good job, and you know very well that until you will don't succeed on your thing, you can't do nothing, because you can't change this life. You can't do something else. Right now you do the best, because I just invest the time that I need, okay? And because I don't really achieve something, so I don't have something to spend, and it's mean that I just absolutely lock about what I have, and that's mean that I stuck about what I have, and I almost can't do nothing. I just do the same thing about every day, and even if I want to do something, I don't have something. I just can't spend. I can't spend. Okay, I just can't really enjoy. Because I don't have a way to. I just maybe sometimes enjoy, and I don't know, play on my phone, but I just mean that I just stuck on this prison. I stuck on this prison until I was successful at what I do, because there is no way that I will leave what I do, and you know I just too much time on this wall way, and I don't really get something. And you know very well that for right now, as you leave, it's really hard to leave. You just really you just pretty work out, but you know you can't really live like that for a lot of time, because it's fuck my brain. It's fuck my brain, and I know that I just can't do nothing with that. I can't do nothing, because this is my life. I can't run away for nothing. I really can't run away for nothing. I'm not suffer because I know that, on my case, I just have, you know, the most good life that I can. Okay, cheap life, comfortable life, normal life, but it's not actually a life that somebody want. Okay, especially to don't work so much, especially to don't make especially don't make something, and especially to don't be so much time on isolation and don't really have any free time, or more precise, yeah, I have a free time, but don't really have a choosing to do something. Yeah, I don't really have this money to just you know do something, or you know just stuck on the same way, on the same routine, on the same everything. And that's what I have. That's what I have. um and let's talk a little bit about this day. So this day I just did all the ordinary thing, and actually everything just worked pretty good. um and I just worked about the first project. um it was approximately on the clock. Yeah, like I did the workout, I edit video, I just cook for myself, I ate, I take a shower, I did all the ordinary morning things. um and you know I just pretty was deep about the first project, and I was too much time about the first project. And after it I tried to work about the second project, and I can say that it was really hardly, really, really, really hardy and mess. But then eventually I did the right job. But I just was stuck for something, so it's slightly disappointed because eventually, after I did good, I just didn't really success to solve what I wanted. But it's not really something that it's pretty good sign, because I just success. I actually success to finish a good days. And that's something. Yeah. So I think that before 2 days I got this answer. I got this knowledge that I can't go out and just spend my time if I want, because I just near to the city, and just enjoy and maybe make new friends, or I don't know. It's actually can't work like that, because on this meantime that I just don't really make something of my work, I can't leave and I can't do this thing. And I just got this answer before 2 days. I just felt this uncomfortable, uh, to just the place was nice when I just went out, but I just really honest with myself. I can't spend, and I really, 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 really felt this thing, and you know I just couldn't really enjoy. I couldn't really, maybe I could, well, yeah, I just succeed to enjoy, but I just, you can't leave, you can't actually just, you know, out normal on this way. That's what I just tried to say. Um, and I just understood that this is not just I have a free time and I go out, it's right now I understand that I just literally can't do nothing. So yeah, let's close this video. I will upload this thing. Have a good day and thank you very much for watching. Have a good day and bye bye.